Sometimes it's hard to find a watch that suits your wrist, especially if you have small wrists like me. And I remember one incident where I was looking for a dive watch, and it's kind of hard to find a dive watch that suits my wrist. So anything 40mm diameter and above will definitely not suit my wrist. That leaves my option to something below 39 or even 38mm. So I finally found one dive watch with a 38mm dial diameter, and that suits my small wrist. So today's video we're gonna talk about it, and let's jump right in. Hi, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're gonna talk about 38mm dive watch. And the watch that I'm talking about is from the brand called Invicta, and this is the Invicta model 304-0. Now, for some reasons, YouTubers, especially those who make contents about watches, they like to make fun and criticize the brand Invicta for reasons that I'm not so sure of. But I can assure you that before I purchased this particular watch, I actually read a lot of reviews and comments on this, and a lot of people, they do not really recommend this particular watch. But at that time, I was just starting my journey of watch collecting, so perhaps it's my ignorance and my lack of understanding. I do not research further. I ended up purchasing one of those watches, and this particular watch is marketed towards ladies. In some website it marketed as a unisex watch, which, to be honest, I really don't mind. And besides, it's 38mm, which is actually huge enough for a majority of people, especially those who have small wrists like me. But it is one of the decisions that I didn't regret purchasing this particular one from the brand Invicta, and it has a lot of functionality that you will typically find on a diverse watch. So we're gonna go through some of the specification first. Now, this particular watch is from the Invicta's Pro Divers collection series. This is not the automatic movement, this is the quartz movement watch, and it comes with a steel case. And what I like about this particular watch is the dial. The dial, actually there's some wave patterns inside it, as you can see here, and it makes it slightly more interesting instead of a plain blue colored dial. The glass here is made of the flame fusion crystal instead of the normal acrylic or even hard legs. According to my research, the flame fusion technology is slightly better at scratch resistance as compared to hard legs or even acrylic, but it's not up to the level of sapphire crystal. For me, they will be good enough because I do have a few Seiko watches with hard leg glasses and I do not get any scratches on that watch. So I believe flame fusion crystal is definitely slightly better and it's good enough for me. And this watch also comes with 100 meters of water resistance. The screw back crown here ensures a watertight seal to increase the water resistant capability. And the bezel here is a unidirectional rotating bezel. Very functional for the tracking of time, especially the 20 minutes marker here, which is used for diving. And the case size here is 38mm, which is suitable for a lot of people and is optimal fit on a lot of people's wrists. As mentioned earlier, it comes with a quartz movement instead of the automatic movement. So that's not necessarily a bad thing because quartz give a precise timekeeping, and it also has a long and very superior battery life. And this particular dive watch comes with a date display, which is very practical, especially when we want to check out the date, so I don't have to bring up my phone to look at the date. All in all, for me, this is a very interesting watch to purchase. It's a very memorable watch, especially for me, as I remember when I started my journey of watch collecting, this is one of the earliest one for me to purchase. And I believe up until now, it is still my only diverse watch. I might purchase a few more in the future, but until now I only have one diverse watch, which is this one. And in fact, I'm so satisfied with it that I don't feel like I want to look for another diverse watch yet at this particular moment. And also, there's challenges in finding a diverse watch which fits my small wrist. A lot of the stunning looking diver watches, for example like the monsters, they are too big for my wrist, so it's not suitable for me. And this is one of those that I can keep for some time. There are a few areas that I would like to comment about this particular watch. One of the things that you can see here is the bracelet. Now the bracelet that comes with this particular watch is actually very good. It doesn't have any rough edges. And the reason that I swapped it out with this one is because I want to have a refreshed look of this particular watch, because I do have a few of watches with a steel bracelet, and I do believe that from time to time, if you buy watch strap to replace the bracelet, it can kind of like refresh the look of your watch, so to make things still very interesting. So the bracelet is actually very good, so I have no comment on that. But the thing here which I find a bit weird is the brand Invicta embossed here at the case of this particular watch. So I don't know why we are doing it. It would be better if this is just finished with the normal brushing instead of the brand names here. There's one place that I believe can be improved. I believe that's all. I don't have much negative comment about this particular watch. For me, it's a good watch to purchase, even though the price might be slightly higher than other watches that you can find in AliExpress. But for the price that I paid for this one, for me it's a very satisfied purchase, and probably because I don't understand the jokes and the criticism of the Invicta's watches. So up until now, I'm very satisfied with this particular watch, and yeah, it's still a very awesome looking watch. So if you're like me and you have small wrists and you're looking for a diverse watch, do check out the offering from Invicta's. Don't limit yourself to the watches that you can find in AliExpress. But if you do find diverse watch in AliExpress that suits people with small wrists, do leave me a comment below so I can check it out myself, because as I mentioned earlier, perhaps I want to add a few more diverse watches into my watch collection. So that's all from me. Click like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future video. Until then, take care and have fun with your watches. Bye!